Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. Today I have a fun video. It is a what's in my travel bag, my cosmetic travel bag, keeping it strictly beauty, not hair, toiletries or anything, just cosmetics. And I'm not actually going anywhere. I thought it'd be fun to show you what I would choose. So first thing is the bag you choose. Now for me, I don't want multiple bags, but I don't want a couple little ones. I want just one. You throw in your suitcase and you're just done with it. So you know where everything is. You don't have all these different little bags. Drives me insane. So the one I did choose was the Sonia Kashuk one. This is, I love this bag. Look how bright and colorful this is. It looks like they're just all butterfly wings, all collaged. Just really pretty. I like this a lot. And what I was drawn to is the fact that it's shaped like this. It is thin, but it packs a whole bunch of makeup. And you'll see at the end how much this packs in here. But I like this because it completely zips all around. It's not the kind that only zips at the top and you have to dig your hand in. It completely opens up. You can lie this flat on your vanity at the hotel, wherever you are. I really just like that. And it's dual-sided, so you have one pouch on this side, and then in the middle, you have, oh, it's upside down. You have a little flap here that you hold your brushes in. And then on the other side, you have another pouch. And they're clear, so you can see where everything is. This little added piece is probably my favorite because your brushes always end up at the bottom of your bag, mixing with things. I just think it's nice because it keeps everything clean that way. And I think this is a great bag. You can find this at Target. It's inexpensive. It's under $20. So I love this bag. And I might eat some Mentos as we do this video. Is that okay? I love these Mentos, the fruity ones. So the first thing is base. Let's start with base. I have a little primer here. It is the Benefit Professional. Now, I chose this because I have very enlarged pores and sometimes I need a pore filler. I need something to kind of mattify me in that T-zone area, and I think this works fairly well. And I had a little sample size, so I love to bring little samples, deluxe samples, whatever smaller versions of a product you have and you love. Put that in my bag. Next thing is the Glow Mist by Pixi. When I'm traveling, I'm usually flying and that dries my skin out. Oh, I'm sure I'm not the only one. It hydrates me. I just feel yucky. I need something hydrating. And I chose this as opposed to a hydrating primer because I can use this underneath my makeup. I can use it over as a setting spray. It's not going to prolong your makeup at all, but it is definitely going to hydrate. It's going to take away that powderiness. I do have it. You know, I did spray my face multiple times with this thing already today. It just feels really nice. The foundation. Well, this was a hard one. I have to say, I was down to 2 and I almost put aside 2 to pack. And I said, you know what? You don't need to. Just choose one. Oh, so hard to choose. I ended up going with the Dalton Hydro Fluid Custom Drops. No, Hydro Fluid Foundation Drops. I chose this one. And if you want to know which one I was fighting against, it's the Too Faced Born This Way. The Dalton one, I can put on in certain areas and just blend it out into the skin. It just melts into the skin a little bit more. And if I wanted to do a light layer, didn't want to do a full face, I could do that type of finish with this product. So that's why I ultimately chose it. Now for concealer, I brought 2. And the reason I chose 2 is because they're 2 different shades. I brought the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I'm in the shade NW20. And I brought the Maybelline Master Conceal in the shade Light. The Maybelline Master Conceal is slightly lighter, so I couldn't use this if all of a sudden I got a blemish. So that's why I wanted to bring both, so I could mix or just use one or the other for different purposes, whether it's a blemish or under the eyes. Okay, for the eyelids, wanted to bring my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I just love this for my eyelids. Underneath eyeshadow on its own. For powders, I chose my e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. I love this stuff for my under eye. It's so great. It's so inexpensive too. And it's a tiny little pot, so I love using this to set my under eye. Pop that in there. And then, of course, my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in medium. This is what I use for an all-over face powder. The next thing I have is a contour powder. The one I chose was the Pixi Natural Contour Powder. And this is fairly new to my collection, but it is just brilliant. I love this shade. It is so soft. When you put your finger in here, it feels like you're touching silk. It's a beautiful shade, perfect contour shade. It's not too gray where it looks muddy. It's just beautiful. It's really nice, and the mirror that comes with it is really good quality, and it's a fairly good size, so I could put my makeup on using this mirror. Now for bronzer, because I don't just contour, I always contour and bronze up the face. I chose the Sugar Tropic Tan Face and Body Bronzer. I don't talk about this too much on my channel because it is not one that is readily available everywhere. Although Kohl's seems to have the whole sugar line. I don't know if every Kohl's do, but check your local Kohl's because this is a beautiful bronzer. This also has a huge mirror in it too, so I could use both of these products. I love this so much, so I chose this one because I know I'm not going to run out, that is for sure. For blush, I decided on two, not necessity, but I just wanted two different shades. I don't think that's too bad. I don't think it's bad. So the first one is the Milani Powder Blush in the color Tea Rose. I love this. I actually have it on today for just a nice little pinkness to the cheeks. It's really pretty color. I love this on fair skin. And then the other blush is the Maybelline Dream Bouncy in the color Plum Wine. Can't get it open. This shade right here, it's more of like a cream to powder finish. This is one that I could just pat on the cheeks with no makeup on just to give a little color to the skin. Really like this, and it's just going to give more of a plum shade as opposed to a brighter pink. And of course I need a highlighter. I mean, seriously, did you think I wasn't going to pack one? The one I chose, of course, is the Becca Champagne Pop, and it's gorgeous. It lasts all day on my skin. I just know it's a foolproof highlighter. I do have it on today. I really love this. It's so good. Moving on to eyes. I thought, all right, I'm keeping it real simple this time, and I'm just bringing two palettes. I know, you're probably thinking that's not so simple, but it is because they're both little e.l.f. palettes, and I just thought this is just easy. Might as well just bring this. I have the Mad for Matte, and then also the Need It Nude. These would be good. They're small, they travel really well. That's a good option. Now, I also, for a little bit of fun, depending on where you're going, what you're doing, you may want to jazz things up a little bit. So I thought that it would be really fun to bring a MAC pigment. This is in the color Blue Brown. It's one of the little small pigments. It's not the full size, but I prefer purchasing these because I will never go through a pigment. This gorgeous duochrome brown blue shade gives me life, and I thought this could be a really fun all over the lid kind of shade and give a little pop of color, more of like a going out kind of thing. For mascara, keeping it simple, just bringing one. It's the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I love this one. I have some eyeliners. Now I also, one thing to mention, I don't think I did mention this, a sharpener. I definitely want to keep this in there because I have some pencils, and if you start using them and they go dull, you want something to sharpen it with. The eye pencils that I love, they're my favorite. I have never found any that compare to these as far as wear on me. The ones that are, people, these are amazing. I haven't talked about them yet on my channel, but they're the Glide Liner Long Lasting Eye Pencil by Extreme Lash. To back up, Extreme Lash is a company that does lash extensions. I am certified and I do lash extensions at my spa. And they have mascara, they have a bunch of different cosmetic products that work well with lash extensions for the wear. If you do want a video on lash extensions, if anyone has questions about it, I would be happy to film one. These will not budge. I put these on my waterline, I tightline with these, and they're there all day. I'm telling you, if you could go on to their website, check it out. I believe you can just get these without having to know anybody in the industry. You can order them. And also, if you know anyone who does extreme lashes in your area, there is like a little search thing and you can buy these from them as well. I really recommend looking into them. Best liners of life. So the colors that I chose are what shade is this? Cognac, which is a beautiful bronze shade. Then I used Truffle. This one is almost a black. It's a deep, deep brown. And then the color Rose Gold. I love this. I have this in the inner corners to brighten things up. It's beautiful. My brows, we all know. NYX Micro Eyebrow Pencil. I love this thing so much. I have to have this wherever I go. I should just keep one in my purse. Just not even mess around. And then I also decided to bring the Cella Eyebrow Defining Gel. I do like this. I don't use it every time I do my brows, but I thought, you know, if I wanted to make sure they're really in place. An eyeliner. Now for liquid liner, to do a wing liner like I did today. It's my favorite. It is amazing. I have bought a bunch already. It's the Jessie's Girl Liquid Eyeliner. And I do have a brown one, so you know, I could bring either one, but I just decided to bring the black. Now for lips. I need a lip treatment. One, actually, this would probably wouldn't stay in my travel bag. It would probably be in my purse. So when I traveled on the plane, I could have it with me. It's the Agave Lip Mask from Bite Beauty. I love this. It's just my favorite lip treatment. And the lipsticks that I decided to bring. I have 4. The first one is a new one to me. It's the Revlon Ultra Matte Ultra HD Matte Lip Color in the color Seduction. And I thought this would be a beautiful nude, you know, if I wanted to do more of a natural look for the lips. And I really like that. So far, don't have a full review, but I thought I'd include that. The other one is my Sonia Kashuk Grand Bazaar Crushed Petal. I love this. It's just so comfortable to wear. It's a beautiful shade. And the last 2 are MAC lipsticks. One of them is the one I'm wearing right now. This is Sin. It's a matte lipstick, but it's the most matte lipstick you'll ever wear. And then this one would be my everyday, all day, night, morning, every minute of the day. It's my favorite. I think it's by far my favorite MAC lipstick I have so far. It's the shade Syrup. I love this. This is a no-fail. Everyone needs in their collection. Love that a lot. So I would probably keep this in my purse. And then I thought I would throw in a lip liner just in case I wanted to define my lips a little bit. And I thought, you know what, I'll just bring a nude one because I could use it all over the lips. I can use it with that Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. This is in the color Nude, just, you know, my lip color basically. So I threw that in there. Now we're all done with the makeup. Now let's move on to application, my brushes, sponge, whatever. So the first one, we're not going to get too in detail with the brushes because I talk about most of these all the time. But the first one is a blush brush. It's the Sonia Kashuk one. My favorite, we know this, use it all the time, so I need that. Next one is my Morphe M438, and then my Morphe brush that doesn't have a name. It was from a collection. This is my favorite for bronzing up. I have a a lip brush, my must-have Morphe M505. Also, my Makeup Geek Outer V brush. I love this for, you know, smoking out the bottom lash line. I have my Makeup Academy crease brush number 315. This is just so small. Gets right in the crease if I want to do a more defined cut crease kind of look. Tarte brush, and this is just if I didn't want to use a sponge to do my concealer. It is the Morphe M433. I was right. Morphe M441. And then to pack on color, if I'm using that MAC pigment, I would use this MAC brush. It's the I still don't know, 239? I don't know, it's all worn off, it's so old. Then of course, I need my Real Technique sponge. This is my favorite thing. Okay, so my bag is completely filled with all that makeup we just went over. I got my brushes all nice and tidy and organized in here. Got all the makeup in there, and I'm just gonna close it up. And there you have it. Everything fit in this one bag. Don't have any other bags. My brushes, everything is in here. I really like this bag for travel. Definitely recommend checking it out at Target. I don't know if they still have it, but yeah. So that's what I would pack in my bag. I think I have a lot of great options here for makeup on my vacation. I really wish I was going on vacation and this wasn't a pretend kind of thing. And that's it for me today. If you like this kind of video, I know it was kind of strange. I'm not even going anywhere, but I thought it would be fun. Hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, you know where that button lives. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.